They say love like this comes once in a lifetime. For the first time I believe it to be true. All of my friends say, when you know, you know. Every piece falls into place when I'm with you. In you I found a love that sets me free.
A letter to Hannah from Jonathan. Hannah, it's happening. After really leaning into our engagement, we have finally made it to the day I think both of us felt like seemed forever in front of us. We've been through so much and grown so much together since our fateful dance party at Blue Light. It's emotional thinking back on it all. You've changed my life and are the best thing to have ever happened to me. You made me want to be a better person since day one, and I've strived to be that for you. There have been some peaks and some valleys, but you are simply incredible, and you continue to inspire me every morning. I love you and can't wait to spend our life together. Love, Jonathan.
John, let's go. I've been anticipating this moment for, let's be honest, most of our relationship, and yet it feels surreal that it's all actually happening. I'm not going to say the pandemic was a blessing in disguise, but strangely, I'll say that I wouldn't have an outcome any other way. It's not a question of if we will survive this, but what beautiful things await when we do. This past year has tested us in every way imaginable, and it has also shown me that you are the only person I want to navigate this crazy world with. You are my person, and I can't wait to see what the rest of our lives together has in store. I love you beyond measure, and I'm so ready to do the damn thing. See you at the altar. I'll be the one wearing white. XOXO, Hannah.
You are the best thing that ever happened to me. When you hold me, I know that I have everything. It's blue skies and big dreams, a billion places to explore, and I will be with you forever. I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours.
Hannah and John, can you believe it? You have been patiently waiting and anticipating this moment. You have indeed had a considerable amount of time to make sure this is really what you want to do. Today we are celebrating the love of two people coming together. It is a gift meant to be shared in a world that needs to experience love. For as much as Hannah and John have come here to be joined in marriage, they enter into a covenant of trust and joy to be shared with the world. So we are gathered here in the presence of one another to join John and Hannah in marriage, an institution which they have chosen to commit to, and one that is to be honored among all of us, among all people. It is a union that is established for the welfare and happiness of us all. Those who enter into this relation are meant to cherish a mutual love and esteem, and to encourage one another in spiritual growth and live together as the heirs of the grace of life. I mean, it is indeed remarkable that all of us are here together in this remote and unlikely place. We have all had a lot of time to prepare for this wedding. A lot of time. However, in the process, I've come away with many insights about John and Hannah and their relationship, which I've attempted to weave together into a hopefully meaningful set of remarks. They provided a comprehensive look into the challenging and often comical dynamics of a pandemic-restricted life between two very active people held up in an 800 square foot apartment in the middle of San Francisco. And in John, the nearly real-time stories that you shared revealed wonderful insights into who you are as individuals, as well as in partnership. An understanding of where you've come from, and perhaps some lessons for where you are going. They display for me a collection of human qualities and a checklist of essential characteristics that oft get cited in a wedding celebration as necessary ingredients for a successful marriage and a joyful life together. Compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience, forgiveness, and love. Compassion that allows you to feel what the other feels, whether joy or sorrow. Kindness that will teach you that even when you argue or disagree, you can do so in such a way that is not hurtful and at times artful. Humility that will remind you that each of you is not better than the other and that you are cut from the same human mold. Gentleness that will mean there's always a place of tenderness for each other in an otherwise hard world. Patience that will give you time to grow and heal when things are not perfect. Forgiveness that will let old hurts dissolve into new strength of character. And love that will ensure that you always will want the very best for each other. When you embrace these qualities, it is impossible to stay wrapped up in yourself, and more than possible to enter into mutual love and concern for another. I have seen these characteristics alive and well in both of you. The stories you have shared about your lives together since you met 6 years ago suggest that you are well on your way in understanding the importance of these virtues and already quite accomplished in using them to guide your relationship. And by my conversations over time, and especially in these last few days, with your families and friends, they see it as well. So there's been so much talk about how kind you are to each other, and with all those you encounter. It has been said that John has never met a stranger. He wears his kindness on his sleeve, and in so doing, he makes the world a better place.
John, super supportive, welcoming, friendly, hilarious.
You both bring people up together, and something that I'm learning about John right now is that he does the same thing. He has the same ability.
Like, he's just too good to be true. This guy can't be this nice. 5 years later, I feel like I'm like 85, 90%.
Never seen anything like it. You're just an overall, just a glue guy. You're the straw that stirs the drink, buddy. So, thank you.
So, I believe that marriage is one of the most remarkable and courageous of all human acts. It is the promise of two human beings to share life together on all levels: physical, economic, spiritual. It is a promise made in the face of certainty of death, the certainty of change, and the uncertainty of almost everything else. There is nothing else a human being might choose to do which is quite like this act. Nothing so foolish, but nothing so proud.
Hannah, when we first met, it might sound cliche, but I just was not prepared for how much you were going to change my life. I was taken by your wit and charm, not to mention your stunning eyes and frankly world-class dance moves. I couldn't imagine at the time what a fulfilling life we would build together and the experiences we would share. We've accomplished so much together over the past 6 years, leading us to this incredible day, and I could not be more humbled or honored to stand here in front of you. There's so many things I love about you, it's really, really difficult to narrow it down to 10. But here we are. I love how your smile makes any situation better. I love how your passion for dancing to any music, anytime, anywhere. And that's any type of music, including elevator music. I love your affinity for song and the theater. I love your genuine kindness towards everyone that you meet. I love your ability to make everyone's day by just simply being Hannah-lets. I love your infinite love for your friends and your family. And that I love every day you surprise me with just how frankly marvelous you are in every way. I vow to love and cherish you always. I vow to be there for you through sickness and health. I vow to comfort you. I vow to celebrate the best of times and support you in the hardest of times. I vow to be the best father and role model our family can ask for. I vow to tell you every day that I love you. I vow to be the man that you inspire me to be and the man that you deserve. I vow to be your dance partner every time. I vow to put us first and constantly work on growing closer together. I love you.
John, from the moment we met, you have felt like home. You've always made it safe and easy for me to be the truest version of myself, even if that has meant showing you some of the less than favorable sides of my personality. Falling in love with you was effortless, and it only took a few months of dating you before I found myself blurting out, "I love you. Do you love me?" Thank you for reciprocating. I love that you've never met a stranger, and that you treat everyone you encounter with an equal level of kindness and respect. I love your sense of adventure, willingness to try new things, and the way you light up every time you find something that you just can't get anywhere else. I love your goofy, quirky personality, and that your idiosyncrasies provide me with endless material. I love that we are both fiercely independent with just the right dose of separation anxiety when we're apart. I love that I can ask you any question about what's going on in the world, past or present, and you can answer without missing a beat. I love that you ask me how my day is and that you genuinely want to hear my answer. This past year hasn't been easy, but going through it with you has shown me that there is nothing we can't accomplish or overcome together. And today, in front of our closest family and friends, I choose all of you and all that our future holds. John, I promise to put our relationship above all else, to be equal partners as we navigate the ups and downs life has in store for us. I promise to harness the power of patience and respect that we often move at a different pace. I promise to honor where I land amongst your priorities of playing golf, watching golf, buying golf equipment, thinking about golf, and then me. But hey, top 5 ain't bad. I promise to support you, celebrate your successes, and alleviate the burden of your losses. I promise to communicate my feelings and respect when you need the time and space to process yours. I promise to cherish the joy and energy you bring to this world and our daily lives. And I promise to love you every day for the rest of my life. Thank you for choosing me to be your partner in life, to build a family with, and grow old together. I love you, Clint.
Like a rock.
You got this. You got this. That was great.
John and Hannah, may you live well, laugh often, and love much. May you respect and cherish each other, and so live together in faithfulness and patience and wisdom, that your home may be a haven and a place of peace. For as much as John and Hannah have in this hour, before their loved one and friends, pledged themselves to one another, I pronounce them husband and wife. You may kiss one another.
Think better. You got it. You got it.
When you hold me, I know that I have everything. Blue skies, big dreams, a billion places to explore. And I will be with you forever. I am yours. Forever I am yours. out to go where we want to. Follow the road until it leads us somewhere new. Nothing can stop us now that we're together. Oh, the whole world opens up when I'm with you. In you I find a love that sets me free. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. When you hold me, I know that I have everything. It's blue skies, big dreams, a billion places to explore. And I will be with you forever. I am yours. Forever I am yours. In you I found the love that sets me free. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. When you hold me, I know that I have everything. It's blue skies and big dreams, a billion places to explore. And I will be with you forever. I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours.
John, the love that you have for Hannah is evident, but it's this sort of eternal optimism that you have that I know Hannah loves about you, and I think we all do as well. So here's the sentiment about Hannah and John. You are both just such a complementary couple. I love that you're individually strong and independent. I think the two of you coming together creates this just amazing magnetism. People are drawn to both of you. And if you just kind of see all these people around you that have come together because of the two of you as a couple, just your amazing friends, your amazing families, and just all these people that are going to be here to support you in your lives and in your marriage.
The first time I set my eyes on Hannah, my immediate reaction was to high-five John for finding such a hot girl to date. And quite frankly, Hannah was an upgrade in almost every category from the previous girls that John had dated. Aside from Hannah being beautiful, she was also super friendly, outgoing, and it was that night at the burger restaurant that I first learned about Hannah's dance moves. Hannah, your ability to find the beat and shamelessly dance in almost any public setting is something I've come to admire over the years. Beyond that, your unique Let's sense of humor, patience, organizational skills, and fun-loving attitude make you a perfect complement to John.
My wish for you is that you are able to continuously find humor in the mundane, which you all, I think, we're pretty good at. That you respect and embrace one another's differences. That you're especially tender during the difficult times, and that you always look for ways to build each other up.
I joke all the time that if I had to go to a cocktail party with a bunch of strangers, I'd want John there as my date. He has this magical ability to find common ground with almost everybody and connect with them in a meaningful and genuine way. And for me, I got to know so many incredible people, including Hannah, because I was friends with John, and I'll forever be grateful for that. So I'm going to ask everyone to refill their glasses. Graham, looking at you. Oh, you need a refill. Shocker. And for those who are still able to stand, Rick, can you stand up and raise your glasses, please?
I love you both individually, and I love you together. Cheers and carry on. Is that what my mom said? Yeah!
Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone for... No, that's wrong. First of all, I want to thank my wife, Hannah Clements. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's here. You all traveled so far across oceans. It's tough to be up here and look and see this and not get emotional because you don't get an opportunity like this very often. And I'm truly thankful and humble for all of you to be here with us today.
Is my husband great or what? I actually wish we had rehearsed this because that was similar in format, what you just took, which is fine. So I'll just do a little rinse and repeat, and that's gonna be really fun. Scott, Marjorie, and Caroline, thank you for welcoming me into your family with open arms. Mom and Dad, you are both a huge reason today is happening. The day's not over, but it's shaping up to be, I think, top 5, maybe top, I don't know. So, I think we're gonna kick off the dance floor. Dessert and dancing. So if you'll follow us, we'll just start dancing as a couple. Cheers all of you, actually.
Go where we want to. Follow the road until it leads us somewhere new. Nothing can stop us now. And we're together. Oh, the whole world opens up when I'm with you. And you, I found a love that sets me free. Sets me free. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. When you hold me, I know that I have everything. Blue skies and big dreams, a billion places to explore, and I will be with you forever. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours. Forever I am yours.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
All young men with suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one, I'm the lady that will bring you down. There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the booze and bass. I'm the one, I'm the lady that'll rock this place. that'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this place. Rock this
Okay, now, from the beginning. There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the booze and bass. I'm the one, I'm the lady that'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place.